Guys, so we worked another camshaft out for the 62mm bore, and that's what we will test now on the dyno. It seems like it makes some more power, but higher in the RPM range. So it might be that we need to remap the ECU and to unlock the higher RPM range. So this test will show us what we can do to make a higher top speed. We think about a larger gear, 15 teeth, gear sprocket, but it really seems that with this camshaft now, in this combination, it really likes the high RPMs. It starts to make good power. It seems like close to 9,000 RPMs, I would say. So yeah, we do a test run now, and we will work according on that. Okay, so this is now with the new camshaft installed the first time. So this is the acceleration test. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. And another compare indeed between 140 and 170cc, but this time we are throwing in a new camshaft we have worked out. And this to perform better at the higher RPMs. Now, what this camshaft does is sucking more, allowing the engine to suck more air in at higher RPMs. And if you have more air, then this allows you to suck more, to throw more fuel to it, so that you have better performance at that specific higher RPM. And we see exactly what's going on here, and that's exactly what it's doing. It's hitting the RPM limiter already, the 170cc injector, while the 140cc is still going. So more power with the 170cc with this camshaft installed. And yeah, well, here comes the 140 hitting the RPM limiter. Well, the 140cc is slowing down, but the 170cc, it does what we intended to achieve, and that is to remain the power at higher RPMs, and it does the job. You see, it's still 123, 124. With the 140cc is still 116. So we throw more fuel to the more air coming in. It's working perfectly. Now the RPM limiter, yeah, well, we have only two options, right? Cutting the RPM limiter or installing a larger gear, which is, I think, the way to go. And Yeah, we see also that the temperature is going up right away with installing this new camshaft, because it makes more power, but that also brings more temperature. So it makes sense in a way. And we see 107 degrees on the 170cc injector, which makes the most power at the moment, which is really high. It's on the edge of what is allowed. The engine check light, temperature check light, is not coming on right now, but it's not far off. So yeah guys, let's throw in the 15 teeth sprocket to get rid of the RPM limiter, and we take it from there. Okay guys, so you saw that the RPM limiter is a serious issue, and we can solve it only on two ways. Or we remove the RPM limiter so that it won't limit the RPMs anymore, or we make the gear heavier, and that's what we will do now. Installing a 15 teeth sprocket, we worked one out, which can run with the stock large sprocket. So that's what we will do now. It makes everything more heavier to pull, so it will drop RPMs and it will make heavy to run. But I think we make a good choice here if you want to know what is possible without touching the ECU, because that's basically what most people want to see. Not touching the ECU and make it happen so that you can run a high top speed. So we choose for this solution, and later on, if necessary, we still can do the RPM, unlimit the RPM range, I should say. And well, we take it now with the gears, make that heavier, and see how that goes concerning top speed. In this video we won't cover all the details about removing the gear. If you want to see this, the engine is the same as the Click 160, so we made an entire video about removing gears and installing gears. Check that one out. And yeah, that's what we do today basically. We just will come back to you once we have the 15 teeth gear ready to be installed, and yeah, so that you can see if it runs smooth or if it is really a struggle to get that sprocket in or not, in combination with a large sprocket. So we come back to you in a minute. Okay, so this is a gearbox with a 14 teeth sprocket installed, and we will replace that one with the 15 teeth sprocket. So this is the 15 teeth sprocket which we have worked out, and you can see our logo on it. So this one, the diameter is not too large, which you can see in some sprockets from Thailand. So it is not really a struggle to get that one in. This one is exactly made to fit with the large sprocket. So this one makes it possible. Many other sprockets, wow, it's really hard to get them in. So that's what we will do now, and illustrate how smooth it runs basically. And you get your higher top speed without hitting the RPM limiter, because that's really a problem with big bore kits. If you go too heavy, then the bike can't pull it anymore, not power enough. So it's really balancing on what is possible. Right, so here you can see we drop in, and it's as easy as this. I mean, it's no struggle at all. Easy. See? It's really not with a hammer or anything like that. I've seen everything on YouTube already about well, how not to do it. So we worked this one out. The diameter of this one is perfect to work in combination with a big sprocket. So you get your 15 teeth, you get your higher top speed, and you don't need to touch your ECU. And that's what most people want to see. Okay, thank you, bye. Let's install that one. Yeah, just drop it in, pull the bolts back on, and that's basically it. You're good to go. Okay, let's finish this job and let's make a test run. See how it goes. I forgot to point out, so we make the gear heavier and we drop the weights from 11 grams to 10 grams to allow the engine to pull the heavier gear in an easier way. So to not make it too heavy to pull the gear, the new gear sprocket. So we go 1 gram lighter on the roller weights, and we will do the test so with 10 grams and not with the 11 grams which we used before. So 10 gram roller weights and 15 teeth sprocket. Well, yes, this road test is actually not really a road test, because as you saw that as soon as we throw in the other camshaft, the temperature was rising compared to the formal camshaft. Now, with throwing in the 15 teeth sprocket, you see we are here at 130 degrees, and I had to back off the TPS throttle position. I had to lose the throttle because it's overheating. It's way too hot. And well, we can't do really a speed test with that. So we need to work something out to get rid of the heat. It seems that the 15 teeth sprocket yeah, represents some extra load, and with the extra load comes some extra heat. It looks like that. It's the only way I can see it or explain it. So we will install a 1mm larger valve. We will work that cylinder head out so that you guys can order it as well. And we will work 4 different cylinder heads out for you guys so that you can select the valve size or cylinder head based on your piston size. That is something which is really necessary to take a look at when you're tuning, to get the valve size right compared or based on the piston diameter, piston size. So we will work that out for you guys, 4 different cylinder heads, and we will have the horizontal type throttle bodies as well. So we will have the 28, 30, 32, 34 and 36 millimeter throttle bodies for the PCX160, ADV 160 Giorno, Lead 125 and so on. That will be new in the YUMINASHI assortment, so that's what we will work out, and that's what you can expect in the next 2 weeks from now on. We are also working a table out for you, so a guide, so you can take a look. Makes it easy for you to have an idea. Many people are asking me, okay, I have a piston size, what head should I install and which throttle body? Well, it's not really like a fixed rule, because it always will depend on your camshaft, but we will show you here now this guide, and in this guide you can see exactly which piston size, which valve size and which throttle body we recommend. So I hope that this guide might be helpful for you guys, and you also see which YUMINASHI cylinder head you can use in your build. Again, it can be a variation. It can be a little bit more or a little bit less. It depends on your camshaft, but it's a good, how can I say it, way to show you in which direction you should go to get the right result. So I hope this guide might be interesting and helpful for you guys. And so we will install now the larger valve cylinder head on our 62 bore, and you will see that in the next video.
And take a look to the YUMINASHI website. We are ready to deliver all parts you need worldwide to your doorstep.